So how do I prepare for my first financial hearing? Well, way before you have the financial hearing, you would have had a court order, and that court order would have been quite a long court order. And actually, if you look at it carefully, it's a glorified to-do list. What the court has helpfully done is said what forms, what documentation needs to be done by a certain date. Now, I'll do another video about those individual documents because I think that warrants a separate video. But for your first financial hearing, effectively, what you need to be doing is do the list. If you do nothing else, do the list. You probably need some help doing that list because some of it is really obvious. Some things are less obvious. Watch out for delays because if you guys know Pirates of the Caribbean, there's a quote in there that says, well, they're more like guidelines. The number of times I've had people who disregard the timetable, are late with the timetable, it's a thing. And the other thing is the court doesn't punish people who don't stick to the deadlines. So, for example, if a Form E is to be exchanged by a certain date, the number of times that I've had where that doesn't happen and it happens late. So that happens all the time, so chill about that, okay? My other tip is to know what you want. What's your bottom line? Now, again, sing it with me. The magic is in the prep. Know what you want before you go in there. Don't rock up with your Tesco carrier bag of life and just pretty much plonk it in front of the judge and go, sort that out, judge, can you sort my life out? Take control. Know what you want, and you would have had discussions prior to that. Know what's your bottom line. And then finally, my top tip in preparing for a first financial hearing is agree if you can. Believe it or not, whilst the arena is quite adversarial, the courts actually just want you to go away. So the system is actually set up for you guys to try and agree. Courts don't like making court orders. I know, mind blown, right? They don't like making court orders. They would much rather that you guys agree. And I kind of get the science behind it, you know, the psychology behind it is that things do work better by agreement. But I get people wouldn't be in a court arena if they agreed. I get it, okay? And people tend to get stubborn. People can tend to get much more entrenched in their positions. But if there is opportunity to agree, I know I and the courts are certainly an advocate of that. Guys, keep your questions coming. If you've got a final court hearing or if you've got a first financial court hearing coming up, drop it in the comments. I want to know how you're dealing with it. Are you stressed? Are you overwhelmed? And on that note, guys, have an amazing rest of the day and I'll check you later.